Hello and welcome to Bharata First. I'm Rausan Pereira and you're watching FRP Explains. It's good to be back. And today I'm going to talk about what's at stake for India in the Israel-Iran conflict. Well, India is in a tricky place really, if I could put it that way, because India is friends with both Israel and Iran, so it's difficult really for India to take sides in this particular conflict and really decide which nation we want to back. Now, Israel is probably the only country that came out openly in support of Operation Sindoor, supported India vehemently and said that India has the right to do what it did, where it did it and why it did it, because terrorists should be neutralized anywhere and everywhere and India should not bear the brunt of terrorism. We back India and stand with India all through and through. That is what Israel really said. Israel has also been supporting India over the years, and that partnership has only grown by leaps and bounds over the past one decade. Now, even before that, Israel is one of those few countries which has supported us with intelligence, intelligence gathering, technical assistance during wars, etc., etc. And it is probably what China is to Pakistan, Israel is to India, if I can put it in a very loose sense. Iran, on the other hand, we've had centuries old ties with Iran. You know, the relationship has been going on for several hundred years and has been going strong as well. Iran has time and again supported India. Even after the US sanctions, India is one of those few countries that continue to have ties with Iran, and we continue to work together on the Chabahar port. The Chabahar port will be linked to Iran's railroad sometime in 2026, and India is the only country which Iran has let to use its airspace. And not to forget, just throwing it out there, that the supreme leader of Iran, his ancestors also belong to Uttar Pradesh in India. So those are the kind of cultural deep ties that India has with Iran as well. And even with regards to Pahalgam and Operation Sindoor, Iran came out directly in support of India during the Pahalgam attack and condemned what had happened and said that we stand with India. And after Operation Sindoor as well, Iran took the line that any of our other allies or any of our other friends took, that both countries need to show restraint and we do not want to see any kind of an escalation. Oil prices, now that's a big concern as far as India is concerned, because oil prices of course did not really go up immediately after the conflict began, but have been slowly surging and going up. So the longer the conflict goes on for, the higher the prices of oil are going to be, and that is directly going to impact India because most of our oil comes through that particular region and that particular area. So we'll have to have a major rethink really. The Strait of Hormuz, which Iran can control and can block completely, also is an area of interest and an area that we need to watch out for, because most of India's oil comes through there and most of India's trade to that particular region goes through there. So trade can be majorly affected as far as this particular conflict is concerned. India, like I said, is in a tricky position or a tricky space. Also, it is in a position of strength because it is one of those few countries who can speak both to Israel and Iran and really try to persuade them and ensure that some kind of semblance of peace in the region is restored, and both countries, at the end of the day, better sense prevails, because a war is not in anyone's interest, and more so not in India's interest, because there's a lot at stake really as far as India is concerned with regards to Iran, Israel and the region itself, which is very, very crucial for India's sea lines of communication, for India's supply chain and for India's trade as well. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of FRP Explains. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video so that more people get to know about Bharata First and this content as well. More content to follow. This is Rausan Pereira signing off.